Hey guys, welcome back. This is Pamela with Pamela's Tarot Tales, and I've got an unboxing today. I got a gift from a fabulous member of one of the Facebook groups named Darren. I'm sure some of you guys know him and his fabulousness. He's very, very generous and gifts many, many decks, and I was fortunate enough to get the Tabula Mundi. So, I've just kind of opened the plastic, but I haven't looked at it yet. It comes with a bumper sticker, which I did look up a little bit through, is kind of there's a couple ways to look at it. Nobody really knows. Apparently, Sacred Seed references something on her website, not her website, her YouTube channel, a little bit of an explanation about it, but something about the invocation of the tarot angel and connection to the energy of the cards. It also has connections to day, the word day, and sun, and the gods Horus, Heru, and Ra. So, don't know enough about it yet, but I'm certain I will be exploring that shortly. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Sorry, my hair's a little crazy. I didn't get to blow dry it. I had an appointment and they bailed on me without telling me, which, as we know, is always annoying. So it has this little band on it. Apparently my number is 1297. And comes with the book. I was gifted the book. Yay! And this card, which I've seen other people. It's embossed right there. Stamped. So pretty. I've seen other people post this, and it's like a postcard of one of the images, and I got Death, which is actually one of my favorite cards, and this is from the black and white version of this deck. And the back. Oh, this is a cool death. I like it. I like it. And then it comes with the creator's card, and she also created the Rosetta Tarot, so information on that. And then information on Fortune's Wheelhouse, which is a podcast, and they've created a Facebook group, which is how I actually was gifted all of this. The podcast is by Susie Chang and Mel Meline. Mel Meline is the creator of the deck. So, oh, hang on, I'm outside and the wind has started to pick up. And I'm not going to lose my stuff. Alright. Sorry about that. Alright, so we've got the book. It says, follow the Fool on a visionary journey through a wormhole in the fabric of space and time, and on the way discover Tabula Mundi, a different picture of the world. Take a ride on the wheel of life, the point in the circle, with the aces at the center of the wheel of the zodiacal deacons. Explore the memory palace of the court cards, the microcosm of man, where the world unfolds and comes back together, an ever-expanding Tau cross leads to the unification of the four powers of the Sphinx. The Tabula Mundi Tarot is a new and unique Thoth-based deck created using traditional Golden Dawn framework, but with an inventive and singular point of view. When you read Book M, Liber Mundi, you will encounter a new perspective as the artist and author discuss the symbolism, covering a wide range of topics encompassing mythology, religion, history, alchemy, Kabbalah, Thelema, and astrology. Cool. The book comes with a bookmark. That's a surprise. And is color illustrated, at least in the first few pages. And then, yeah, and then it's black and white. Looks like a lot of information in this book. Yeah, a lot of information in this book, you can see. Well, that's going to be exciting. It's a pretty fat book, too. So very cool. And the embossed bookmark. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. Alright, so we got a sturdy box. It's a little bit heavier duty than a jewelry box. And looks like it. The first card is your title card, and it's got your number and it's got the signature. You can see the silver embossing. And there's the back of the cards. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to try to catch the light just right. It's holographic. Beautiful, beautiful. And then it does have, the cards are sealed. It does have a little white book, and it has a nice big fat ribbon so you can pull out your cards. The little white book, it's also embossed or stamped. It's really pretty. And it looks like a, decent little white book. Not sure how much I'll really go to it too much, but I'll probably thumb through it a little bit. And then we've got the cards. Okay. Don't you hate it when you can't get into the packaging and you've already cut it? There we go. At least the birds are playing a nice song for you. I'm sure you can hear them. I'm trying to enjoy, I live in Florida and trying to enjoy being outside before it gets too hot. Alright. So the cards are rather kind of big, which I don't mind. There's those. It's not going to pick it up. Holographic backs. They're quite amazing. Alright. Alright, so we've got wands first. Let's see if I can cups, swords, discs, and then it goes into the majors. So I will separate those out so we can go through them. And I just want to compare this real quick to, I'm going to compare it to the fountain tarot because that's what I have handy. And you can see they're quite a bit bigger than the fountain tarot. I do think she makes a mini version of this deck, but I think it's nice to have the bigger version so you can see there's so much detail in it that I think it's going to be so good to have this size. So that's your Fool. I have to admit, I find this deck a little daunting because there's so much symbolism in there, and it's really beautiful, but every thing can just lead you down so many paths, and I'm excited for that learning and that capability that happens with this deck if you're willing to put in the work. I'm just a little nervous about that when I'm still I'm excited about Tarot de Marseille and still looking at Rider-Waite-Smith. But, you know, I think that everything comes into our life. Oh, what an amazing Empress. Oh, look at her. And there's so much symbolism there, too. There's bees and flowers and this heart that's a beehive, and the ankh, and the wheat, the wings, her facial expression, the stars, the passage there, the archway, the grass. So crazy. But I think everything comes into our life when we're ready for them. And even if I'm okay with it being a slower process than, say, some of my friends. You know who you are. And I am so excited for her diving into all these wormholes and being able to do it so committed and deep and disciplined. And but I am excited for my own journey. Wow. A Hierophant. Really cool Hierophant. The Lovers. I like this Lovers card. The Chariot. Surfer. Right on. Adjustment, which would be Justice. Hermit. I like the three-headed dog with them. Look at him. Look at the three-headed dog. Love it. And I think my camera's not picking up the color so well on this, but the colors are just beautiful. And all the detail. And I'm glad if you have to have borders on a deck, I am glad that they're at least not bright white. They seem to be like an eggshell color, which is nice. It's lust. So they're not numbered, but they do have all the symbols, the Hebrew symbols, and the astrology. Oh, yeah, I like this Hangman. I don't know if you can see, but he's got like one eye closed. The cardstock is decent. Not anything to write home about. Death. There's the death in color, and we saw the death in black and white with the postcard. Says art. That's the one on the bumper sticker. That's Temperance, I believe. Devil. That's a rather powerful, regal-looking devil. I like it. Tower. I have to say what I'm really drawn to with this deck is all the animals. And I know I was watching Sacred Seeds video on this last night, and she said that there's a link, or was a link, I don't know if there still is, to some PDFs when she backed it on Kickstarter. And I'm going to ask in the group if that link is still available or if anybody has it. But if you have it, please comment below and let me know. There was 3 PDFs, and one was about all the animals in this deck, and that would be amazing. Another one was on a poem she wrote, the author, the creator, and another one, I don't remember what the other one was on. I think it was astrology. That's the moon. The sun. Gosh, so many symbols in there. I have no idea what all those are, other than, astrology. Universe. So those are your majors. The only other Thoth-based deck I have is Navigators of the Mystic Sea, and I chopped all the borders off of that one. And I have the book. I was lucky enough to get the book, although the book is being re-released. But I was able to get the book for a really cheap price, which is amazing. But I haven't really delved into it yet. Looks like there's a scratch on this card, like an indent. You can't see it in the... So we'll go through the wands. It's getting longer than I expected, but that's okay. You know what? It's all good. So it looks like they're all very red, fiery, which is cool. I like when cards represent that. Gosh, that's an amazing 5 of Wands. Well, it doesn't have red in it, but it's pink. 6 of Wands. 7. 8. And since I don't have any experience with Thoth or Thoth-based decks, I think that's partly why I'm a little overwhelmed with, all the symbolism and the work that it'll take to be able to fully, adequately read this deck. But that's why we're in it. That's what we do. So we got Prince, Princess, Queen, they're out of order, and Knight. Oh, okay, I'll have to look up the ordering on that. So we got Knight of Wands, which is fire of fire, the Queen of Wands, the water of fire, and we've got the Prince of Wands, air of fire, and we've got the Princess of Wands. So okay. Cups. So it's Prince, Princess. Let's see. All right, we'll come back to the ordering. We're doing cups. There's your Ace of Cups. Really nice. 2. 3. 4. 5. So it'll be interesting to play with this deck and see how it reads it just intuitively without me having done the learning I'm excited for the learning. I think that that's going to be amazing, but I'm also curious how it reads intuitively. If you guys have any experience with reading this deck intuitively, let me know. Also, if you have suggestions on books, and I know that's the group that I'm in on Facebook has lots of suggestions and places to start, so I'll be looking into that. So we've got Knight, Queen, Prince, and Princess. Alright, we've got the Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. I find this one very violent. That's interesting that it's like the Ten of Swords are cracking open the egg for the new development, the next phase. Snakes. Snakes have been coming up a lot for me lately. I actually saw one in the yard yesterday. Appeared out of nowhere. Looked at me, turned 90 degrees and headed to the shed, and then disappeared but didn't go in the shed. It was so strange. Pretty amazing, but Ace of Discs, which would be your pentacles. What does it say? Root of the powers of earth. So that's what the aces are, is roots. I like the Six of Discs with all the pomegranates. More snakes. I like these patterns. Knight. Should be your Fire of Earth. Your Queen. Water of Earth. Princess. Or no, Prince. Air of Earth. And Princess. So that's the whole deck, guys. It's really amazing. I'm looking forward to it, and we'll see how it goes. So I'll keep you posted in my experience. Oh my gosh, my hair's crazy. All right, have a great day and enjoy. Bye.